Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Math with Gustavus. In this lesson, we'll be dividing mixed numbers and common fractions. Whenever you're dividing mixed numbers and fractions, there are two steps that I'm recommending. Step one, you convert the mixed number to a fraction, then you divide the fractions. Let's jump right into number one. For number one, we have 2 and 2 over 5 divided by 4 over 3. Now, 2 and 2 over 5 is our mixed number, and we need to convert that to a common fraction. We do that by multiplying the 2 times the 5, which will give us 10. Then 10 plus 2 will give us 12. And then we put back our denominator, which is 5. Then write back our division and 4 over 3. After we have done the first step, we need to divide the two fractions right there. Now, guys, I've done a lot of work on dividing fractions. If you have not seen those videos, please take the time out and watch those videos. Whenever you're dividing fraction, what we do is to write back the first fraction as is. So we're going to write back 12 over 5 as is. Then we convert our division to multiplication. Afterwards, we will reciprocate the 4 over 3. So we will now have 3 over 4. Now, guys, there are several ways in which we can multiply fractions from here. We can choose to multiply the numerators and then multiply the denominators, then look to cancel, or we may look to cancel first. For this one, I'm going to multiply first and then cancel afterwards. So let's do that. So let's multiply 12 times 3. That will give us 36. And then multiply our two denominators, which are 5 and 4. 5 times 4, 20. After we have multiplied both the numerators and denominators, we need to look to cancel them, or look to see if we can reduce them. For this one, 36 over 20, we can definitely cancel them. We need to find the highest common factor of 36 and 20. The highest common factor of 36 and 20 is 4. So let's divide both the numerator and denominator by 4. So 36 divided by 4, that will give us 9. And then we will divide 4 into 20, that will give us 5. So we are left with 9 over 5, which is an improper fraction. That means it can be converted to a mixed number. So let's do just that. So 5 into 9, that goes 1 time, and that will leave us with a remainder of 4, and then we put back our denominator. The answer to the first question is 9 over 5 as an improper fraction, or 1 and 4 over 5 as a mixed number. If you're enjoying the lesson so far, please leave a thumbs up and kindly share the videos with other persons that you know would be interested in this topic. Now, guys, let's turn our attention to number 2. In number 2, we have 2/3 divided by 1 and 1/5. The first step is to convert our improper fraction to our mixed number, to an improper fraction. So let's do that. 5 times 1, that is 5 plus 1, that is 6 over 5. Then let's write back our division and 2/3. Remember, guys, when we're dividing, we don't divide. In a lot of function or topics, we don't divide. We use the inverse of division, which is multiplication. And that is what we're doing right here. So let's do that. So we write back the first fraction as it says 2 over 3. Then we convert our division to multiplication. Then we reciprocate our second fraction. So that will now be 5 over 6. Again, for this one, we're going to multiply before we reduce. So let's multiply 2 times 5, that will give us 10. And then 3 times 6, that will give us 18. After we have multiplied, we should always look to see if we can reduce. All right, in doing so, we need to find the highest common factor of both the numerator and denominator. In this case, the highest common factor of 10 and 18 is just 2. So let's divide both of them by 2. So that's 10 divided by 2, that would be equal to 5. and then 18 divided by 2, that would be equal to 9. So the answer to the second question is 5/9. Please note that 5/9 is a proper fraction, hence it can't be converted to a mixed number. And as such, we're going to leave it as is. Again, guys, kindly leave a thumbs up, a like, a comment. Let me know how Math with Gustavus can improve. Let's look at question 3. Question 3, we have 4 and 2 over 5 divided by 14 over 15. Now, let's convert our mixed number to an improper fraction. So it's 5 times 4, which is 20. Then 20 plus 2 is 22 over 5. Then let's write up our division sign and then 14 over 15. I know some persons might be asking, sir, why not convert from here? You could have done that, but I'm just taking it step by step. If you're more advanced, then you could have changed your division to multiplication, then reciprocate in that same step. But if you're just starting out, just do it step by step. And as your confidence develops, you may move faster through the question. So again, when we're dividing, we write back the first fraction as is, or the fraction on the left, and then we change our division to multiplication, then we reciprocate. That means our numerator becomes our denominator and our denominator becomes our numerator. So that will definitely be 15 over 14. In this example, guys, we're going to reduce before we multiply. So as the numbers get larger, this is what I'm recommending. Because if you multiply first, it might be challenging to multiply a larger number quickly. And then to reduce those larger numbers, it's even more complicated or more time consuming. So let's reduce first. So in reducing, we compare our numerators and denominators. For example, 22 and 5, the highest common factor there is 1, so can't be reduced. So let's compare the 15 and 14. The highest common factor there is also 1, so can't be reduced. Then we check along our diagonal. So we have 22 and 14. Yes, we can reduce there. Now, the highest common factor of 22 and 14 would be 2. So let's divide 22 by 2. Now, 22 divided by 2, that will give us 11. And we also divide 14 by 2. So ensure that you divide both of them by the same quantity. I have seen in the past where persons choose to divide, let's say, the numerator by 11 and then divide the denominator by 7. No, you have to be consistent. Whatever you divide the numerator by, you must also divide the denominator by. Now we checked our first diagonal. Let's look at the second diagonal. So let's compare 15 and 5. Now the highest common factor of 15 and 5 is 5 itself. So we're going to divide the 15 by 5 and also divide the 5 by 5. Now 5 into 15, that goes 3 times, and 5 into itself goes 1. After you have canceled or reduced, the next step is to multiply. So what we're left with in the numerator are 11 and 3. So it's 11 times 3, that will give us 33. And then in the denominator, we are left with, well, I didn't divide this one. So it's 40 divided by 2, which is 7. So in the denominator, we are left with 1 and 7. So it's 1 times 7, which would be 7. So the answer to number 3 question is 33 over 7. Now, 33 over 7 is an improper fraction, hence it can be converted to a mixed number. So let's do that. So 7 into 33 goes 4 times, and that will definitely leave us with a remainder of 5. And then we put back our denominator, which is 7. So the answer to number 3 is 33 over 7 as an improper fraction, or 4 and 5 over 7 as a mixed number. Guys, I really hope you are enjoying this lesson, and ensure that you share and post your answers in the comment section. That is greatly and really appreciated. Guys, let's turn our attention to number 4. For number 4, we have 8 over 21 divided by 1 and 1/3. So let's write back the 8 Let's write back the 8 over 21 as is. Put back our division sign. Then let's convert right here. It says 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, 4. It says 4 over 3. The next step is to write back the first fraction as is, then change our division to what? Multiplication, then we reciprocate 3 over 4. Again, we're going to look to cancel or reduce before we multiply in this case. So let's check our numerator and denominator. So 8 and 1, the highest common factor there is 1, so can't reduce. 3 and 4, again, the highest common factor there is 1, hence can't be reduced. So let's check 8 and 4, the diagonal there. Now, the highest common factor of 8 and 4 is 4, so let's divide both of them by 4. So it's 8 divided by 4, which is 2, and 4 divided by 4, which is equal to, which is just 1, right? Let's check the next diagonal. For the next diagonal, we have 3 and 21. So the highest common factor of 3 and 21 is 3. So 3 into 3, that goes 1 time, and 3 into 21, that goes 7 times. So what are we left with? We are left with 2 times 1, which is 2, and 7 times 1, which is equal to 7. So the answer to number 4 is 2 over 7. Please note that 2 over 7 is a proper fraction, hence it can be converted to a mixed number. So the answer is 2 over 7. All right, good. Guys, kindly share the videos with your friends, your colleagues, everyone. Guys, let's do one more question, then you get a chance to express to me how much you have learned so far. Now, for number 5, we have 5.5 divided by 33 over 4. Our mixed number is 5.5. So let's convert that first. So it's 2 times 5, which is 10. Then 10 plus 1, that is 11, right? So that is 11 over 2. Then let's write back our division. Well, let's change up something in this one. Just in case someone is a little bit more advanced, they might appreciate this more. So remember, the first step is to convert, right? So we're going to do 2 steps in one. So we have converted, right? But remember, the first fraction, we do not reciprocate that. We'll let it stay as is, right? So we have converted, and we have also let the first fraction stay as is. So that's 2 steps in one. Next, we can convert our division to multiplication, and then we reciprocate our second fraction. So that would be 4 over 30. Now, guys, let's look to cancel before we multiply in this example. Now, the highest common factor of 11 and 2 is 1, hence it can't be reduced. The highest common factor of 4 rather, and 33 is just 1, hence can't be reduced. Let's check our diagonal. So you have 11 and 33. Yes, those two can be reduced. The highest common factor of 11 and 33 is 11. So we're going to divide 11 by 11 and also divide 33 by 11. Now, 11 into 11 goes 1 time, and 11 into 33 goes 3 times. After we have checked our first diagonal, let's check the second one. On the second diagonal, we have 4 and 2. Now, the highest common factor of 4 and 2 would be 2. So let's divide both 4 and 2 by 2. So 4 divided by 2 and also 2 divided by 2. Now, 4 divided by 2 would be 2, and 2 divided by 2 would be 1. So what are we left with? For the numerator, we are left with 1 and 2. So it's 1 times 2, which would be equal to 2. And for the denominator is 1 times 3, which would be equal to 3. So the answer for this one, guys, would be equal to 2/3. Now, guys, this concludes our video for today. However, I've left you with number 6 for you to complete. As soon as you have completed number 6, kindly share your answer in the comment section. And as usual, guys, don't be selfish. Share the video with someone else. Give them the opportunity to learn as well and to post their answers in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching until the very end, and please come back again as we have more exciting videos again. From Matt to Gustavus, with you, to you, Bye-bye.